Womenlines Health is Wealth show. Today, we are going to have very interesting panel discussion. This is International Women's Day Month. So we are quite excited to share about some health problems which women folk are facing across the globe and take opinion from doctors and experts following various fields of medicines around. So yes, friends, today we are going to have very interesting discussion, super tips to enhance stamina, energy levels, and fight fatigue for women folk. So we're having Ketki Vinayachandran from Singapore. She is expert in naturopathy. She's a herbalist and she's trained in Australia. She's a nutritionist too. Welcome, Ketki.
Hi, thank you, Charu.
And we are having Dr. Hui. Dr. Hui is somebody from Singapore. She is a doctor here. Wu Lu. She is a family physician practicing in Forum Medical Clinic in Forum Orchard. She believes strongly in integrative and holistic care in treating patients and managing health. Welcome, Dr. Hui, to the show.
Hi everybody.
Thank you so much for your time. And then we are having Brigette. She is a holistic healing practitioner. She comes from IT background and she is a Reiki master and a yoga teacher trainee too. Welcome, Brigette, to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. Hi, everyone.
Hello,
Hi.
all of you. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for your time. So yes, let's start. First, we know about all of you. Please start, Kate, please share about yourself.
Okay. So I trained in Sydney as a naturopath because I had my own health issues.
Okay.
Total of 5 surgeries and I had enough of medication. Sorry, Dr. Lee. And then I decided to go and heal myself. So I went to Sydney to 4 years hardcore training. I'm a clinician naturopath, nutritionist, herbalist, functional medicine specialist, homeopathy, counseling, aromatherapy, and diagnostics. So basically I came back. I've been now practicing as a clinician for 15 years. I have my practice at Raffles Place in Singapore. I'm a keynote speaker at hospitals, ministries, and educations. And I run my own online and health and wellness business.
Awesome to know. Dr. Hui, please share about yourself.
Hi everybody. I'm a GP. I've been practicing for probably 20 plus years. I've just started my own practice probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
Really into looking at holistic care and preventative care and kind of believing a lot in lifestyle changes and dietary management, help in a lot of chronic diseases management.
And welcome, Brigette. Please share about yourself.
Sure. Thank you. First of all, thanks for having me here, Charu, and giving this opportunity. And I'm Brigette, and also known as Kamakshi. Okay. So I'm from IT background. I have spent almost 18 years in IT background. And in that IT background, you are sitting all day, you are in front of your desk, computer, meeting lots of clients, lots of projects, lots of deadline. So all this led me to chronic neck pain and also hypothyroid. So I had these 2 issues and I was dealing with those issues, and doctor told me you have to take thyroid medicine every day, whole your life. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. So I was looking for all the alternate ways to heal my body myself. And I came across Reiki almost in 2007. And I started my Reiki healing journey in 2007. Okay. Again, I went to naturopath. I went to Dr. Shiba. I think Ketki knows another naturopath. So she also suggested me what are alternate ways to deal with it. And then I come across yoga, emotional freedom technique to heal emotional, physical, mental issues. And yes, today I am here now as an alternate healing practitioner, and I have my own small healing practice in Singapore.
Great to know. So yes, as the topic today is how to fight fatigue in life, how to enhance stamina. So Ketki, can you please start with you? Please share your opinion. Why women folk is facing this problem across the globe?
Yeah. I mean, I do see even in my practice, the common complaint is fatigue, right? And it could be many, many factors. One, definitely stress impacts you. And that would one of the things is that I think a lot of people are insomniac. They don't get good sleep. So sleep inherently, when you don't sleep well, next day you get up tired, is a very common equation to that. But beyond that common thing, like you don't sleep enough and you're stressed out, there are underlying things that we look at that could actually, we want to address the root cause, right? And there could be underlying things. Example, if someone is anemic, they could be very fatigued. They could be feeling very, very tired. If someone has thyroid issues, hypothyroid, they usually feel very fatigued, sluggish, you know, and tired. Lack of nutrition is a big one. And I think that unfortunately, now that the world is more rich and more modern, we actually have malnutrition even more now compared to last time. Because we're not eating correctly. We're eating all the junk food, the processed foods. And what happens is that we're actually very deficient in nutrition. And when you don't have enough nutrition, you don't feel the energy. You don't have enough fuel and resources, the right fuel and resources to give you that energy, right? And stress also affects your adrenal function. So that can also lead you to fatigue. And these are some of the common underlying things that you want to look at. Yeah.
Interesting points, I must say, Ketki. So Dr. Hui, can you share your opinion why this problem is rising?
I think I kind of agreed with Ketki.
In
terms of the modern lifestyle and how people take care of themselves, how much they actually take time to care of their health instead of thinking through how much they can do to catch up with what the society expect them to do. Especially again, now women expect to be in the workforce. You still have to take care of the house. There's still kids, if you're family, parents. Definitely. Your role is not just yourself. You know, there's so many other things you have to take care of. And often you are, I think everybody probably will agree, you'll be the last one to think about what am I supposed to do for myself. Yeah.
Me time is missing, right?
I think all three women here, all three of you are mothers, right? You all will resonate with that.
Yes.
Forget about yourself at the end of the day.
Me.
Yeah, probably one of the reasons.
Say that again.
That's probably one of the biggest impact, I think. And you won't realize until it's really kind of, okay, I'm really, really tired.
Why? Challenge comes in front.
Yeah, and then you just like, okay, something is not right because I'm screaming at my child, I'm doing this wrong, and then you realize, then you talk about it.
Yes, very strong point. Yes, I do agree. Yes, Brigette, what's your opinion?
Okay, from my, I can say from birth, I was a daughter, I was a sister, then I became wife, then I was working, then I became mother. So all these roles, and in all these roles, somewhere I lost part of me as a woman, part of me as myself. And this is all leading to stress, anxiety, fatigue, because when you are not able to express your desire, your need, and you are always morning you wake up, you are like, okay, what my child will eat today, what I'm going to do in my office today, what I will cook in the evening today. So it's household things.
The to-do list comes in
still there. Yes, it's still there. So the fatigue is like when your mind, body, and your soul and your emotions are not in line, not aligned together. And when it is disconnect there, yes, your body falls out and your body will show you fatigue, pain. Yes. So I think it's basically alignment between your mind, body, and soul. Emotions will lead you to healing path, I would say. Yes.
Awesome. So yes, we have one factor of the nutrition and lack of right diet. One part is like me time. The me time is missing in women's life. And yes, the alignment is missing. If we look inward, that alignment is missing. So that has to be matched. So fantastic points we have discussed. So yes, Ketki, when the lady comes to you and complains that this is something problem she's often facing, so what do you do? What do you suggest to her? Can you highlight some suggestions about some herbs or something?
Basically, we go through a thorough consultation. It takes at least a minimum an hour because we want to address everything. So, you know, in naturopathy, you want to address the root cause and like what, you know, our philosophy is mind, body, you know, everything is soul, right? So we look at the lifestyle, we look at their emotional status, but of course I don't deal with the emotion, I refer them out maybe to someone like Brigette. And then I'm a trained counselor, but I don't do that. My focus is clinical nutrition. So I would look at their nutritional status. So we can measure their nutritional status. I also do things like functional medicine, things like that, to see. Because sometimes one main thing I mentioned earlier was the nutritional foundation. If they don't have enough nutrition, they don't have enough fuel and resources to provide the right fuel for them, the energy. Like, for example, the analogy is you have a Mercedes car. And if you put in the wrong fuel or petrol, the car is not going to run properly.
Never.
So if you're going to put in the wrong food day in, day out, you may just last for a while, but after that, you'll just, fall out, fatigue. So nutritional status, the right vitamins and minerals, nutrition is very important because we don't get enough through today. There is functional testing we send it to labs because sometimes they may have underlying issues also. For example, digestive problems, gastro issues, where there'll be malabsorption. They may not be absorbing enough nutrition. And if that's the case, like or Crohn's, then they are very fatigued out. They're very, very tired because the nutrition is not being absorbed. So you need to give them even higher doses of nutrition. The other thing I mentioned is that, obviously I'll refer them to people like the GP, Dr. Voon, to do a proper thyroid function test to see if there's the thyroid markers are off, And I know that sometimes the markers are okay and the doctors may say we monitor, they may or may not give. I look at people at the blood test reports a bit differently from a medical doctor. Like sometimes if they are borderline, or even if they're within the normal range, but if they're on the low side, I will still say, look, let's do something now. Prevention, because this is an alarm bell already ringing before the blood test shows that it's really a problem, right? So we want to catch it and nip it in the bud. And then we look at their sleep patterns, whether they're getting enough sleep. And like I mentioned, anemia, for that, we really need to do a blood test. Again, back to Dr. Woon, things like that. But then when we get the reports, we then address it holistically through diet, through nutrition, through supplementation. And generally, we get very, very good results.
Great share, Ketki. Dr. Hui, what do you do when ladies come to you and complain about fatigue?
First, I guess medically, you have to make sure there's no red flags. Common causes are common, like low iron, low nutrients, all the micronutrients, D, thyroid, all these are pretty common that you have to run. Test. But you probably need to make sure there are no other issues there anymore that's suggesting there are underlying medical issues like weight losses, breathlessness, even cardiac issues, heart issues can also present with fatigue.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
With heart attack issues that just came in with fatigue. And obviously, if there's other family history of other medical illnesses that tells you the possibility that's there. I think some of these are one of the red flags that you have to kind of keep in mind when you see a patient. Once you know that these things are not available, then you can, go ahead and run some of those specific blood tests.
Can help.
So anemia, blood count, thyroid, and these.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, Brigette, what does energy healing plays? What role energy healing plays in fatigue? Can you share your opinion?
So when anyone comes to me, and especially when we are talking about fatigue in women, when women comes to me and share that they're always tired, there is no energy, there is, they are low in energy, they can't focus on day-to-day life and always stress out. So first of all, I will lead them to ask questions so that they are aligned with what is going within themselves, not outside of the world. Don't look outward for the problems or solution, look inwards. So that's the first step I would do. And then, for fatigue specifically, I would ask them that what are you tired of? Look inside, not outside. I'm not looking for any household work. I'm not looking for what all things you are doing physically, but emotionally or mentally. Look inside. What are you tired of? So there are many root cause which is stored inside your body. All the emotions, like I cannot speak freely. So that emotion somewhere it will go and store in your body. It will, if you look at the Chinese meridian system, it will block the flow of energy. And once the energy flow is blocked, you will start with lots of physical. It will start showing in the physical body like fatigue, low energy, always stressed. So this kind of like issues it will lead to. So what are the emotions you are storing there? What are the basic root cause, like you can't express yourself, you can't achieve your dreams, or you can't even go after your dream, you have to do something else in the day-to-day life. So yeah, so this kind of questions I will lead them to like look inside, look within. What are you tired of, or what can you do in this point of time in your life? What do you want to do? What do you wish to do? So take out the emotions and look inside. And of course I will tell them to do me time, definitely. That is like 10 minutes morning me time. Me time is not social media. Me time is not Netflix. Me time is
what do you
not
think like that?
phone. Me time is me time. Like look within. Just disconnect from the outside world. Look within. It's very important. So when you have this me time, the basic first thing you will notice your breathing. Like how you are breathing. Is your breathing shallow? Whether it's deep? Whether the breath is enough? You are taking enough to energize your body, energize your organs.
Correct.
So breathing is one thing. And once you go in like me time, connect with nature, go outside, walk on grass, walk on seawater. So these are the basic things. I mean, of course, I will lead them to the session, but that's not we are discussing. So it's like go connect with nature, connect with your own body, your own emotions. Yes, and ask yourself, what are you tired of?
So it's like interviewing yourself within that. Challenge yourself and come out with the points, like what is stuck where, and just clear it off.
Yes.
I think
so
is
yes,
very important.
And it is a very courageous thing to do, let me tell you, and it is very brave thing, because we are not ready to accept the negative emotions inside what we are storing. We are not. We don't want to look inside. We always want to like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm always doing household work. I am always working. My kids are making me angry. So, but look within first. And then once you look within, that's a kind of like meditation. You come up with your own, like, you have peace with yourself. And once you have that, the outward world will become calm.
Very true. Awesome explanation, Brigette. So, yes, Ketki, can we have some suggestions on the topic, like what herbs or some supplements or whatever you suggest to women folk? Can you highlight on that when people come to you complaining about the fatigue?
So, you mean
just the common herbs? Common herbs, are there herbs natural, because you are a naturopath, so from our kitchen can we pick up something which can help us to fight fatigue, something on that?
Look, if the fatigue has a real clinical issue, a simple kitchen herb is not going to cut it.
Okay. Yes, definitely.
I mean, think about it. The analogy is that when you have a medical condition, you can be taking a drug that is pretty potent. It's powerful. It's meant for a specific thing. So similarly, in naturopathy, we also have herbs that specifically targets that issue, right? So it is a protocol that has to be followed. It's not like I go take a ginger or a turmeric and that's going to work. No, it doesn't work that way. So you really, like I said, it's a proper consultation where we want to address. First, you've got to find out what are the underlying root causes. Emotionally is definitely it, like what Brigette said, and we're leaving that aside to the expense of emotional work. We look at clinically in the alternative route. Medically, Dr. Woon can talk later and share her thoughts. But what I would say is that I would change their diet, because there are certain foods that will give you more energy. For like a simple example would be like, if you're going to eat processed foods, it's going to make you very, very tired. No, how many of you have felt like the energy slump at 4 p.m. after in between lunch and dinner? At 4 p.m. you feel sleepy, tired, you need a cup of coffee. Right. And then you got to take a bread or something, a sugar to give you the thing. And that's because you fatigue, because your processed foods, the blood sugar levels, the slump, and you have to pick me up. Or you're drinking coffee because caffeine is a hype, it drives up your adrenal system, and then you feel all energized. But that's the wrong way. So when you look at the main thing, it's about the diet. What food are you eating? If you're eating whole foods, that stabilize your blood sugar levels. If you're eating really good nutrition, the very, very good veggies and good fruits, but not only that, now today, nutrition, I mean, in terms of food, you're not going to get enough because the same soil quality has depleted.
Very true.
50 years ago, we used to plant and grow and then immediately eat it. It was organic, probably. Now we have pesticides and chemicals
Quality
to deal
has
with.
gone down. I agree.
You know,
Definitely.
for example, our food is transported and imported through warehouse, through retail outlets, and then you
Correct.
buy it from the supermarkets, and then you fridge it, and by the time you cook it, all the nutrition is lost in the process. So that's why you have such a high incidence of fatigue or other medical conditions.
Great.
And I would say that then I would change your diet, I would look at your nutrition, I would do a
All
test and see, and I would really give you solid, very good multivites. That's example. I would give you specific herbs to target the adrenal stress or the fatigue, you know. And if there are like a thyroid issue, yes, they're on thyroxine. I've had hypothyroid patients where I put them on certain supplements, specifically that, and then it supports them. It supports them and they feel much better, you know. So these are the things that I will do. An example of a herb, like in traditional Chinese medicine, they give ginseng. It's a powerhouse, it gives you the perk. But then again, ginseng may not be applicable for all patients. There are interactions.
So
You have to be careful when you can use ginseng for what kind of patients. For example, I would not do it with high blood pressure patients, you know. So these are the things that I specialize in looking at what drugs they are and what herb I can give. And that's my training, right? So I don't give drugs. I don't do the medical testing part.
Okay.
But I do the functional testing part. I do leaky gut testing because I want to look at whether there is absorption or malabsorption. Like if they have Crohn's disease, they'll go to medical doctors and they get diagnosed. But then again, in Crohn's, we know that they don't absorb enough. So we give you an even higher dose of multivites to compensate for the loss of nutrition. And that's the way we address it. Yeah.
Fantastic share, Ketki. So Dr. Hui, you are in the field for so long and you are observing the cases. Can you highlight, have you observed the number increase in the patients who come to you and complain about the fatigue? And what's your protocol about them? Like, definitely you advise them for tests and other things. So how to go ahead with the problem?
I can just share probably one of the commonest causes that I've seen. I mean, one of them is like what you mentioned, some of the nutrients could be low. Like common one is iron.
Iron, okay.
And because the periods loss is high and top of it, for the stress, and then the iron's constantly low, and then it's tired. They keep going on, and months go by, it drops even further and drop lower and lower and lower. And that low iron therefore can affect any other organ function. This is the common one that I tend to see, and a lot of them they just keep taking iron, but they also get it assessed properly. Say, why is the iron low? Is it bleeding somewhere from the gut? Is there some other issue affecting it? Are they bleeding too much? Then you see a gynecologist to get it assessed to see how they can reduce the bleeding so they don't lose the iron all the time.
Correct.
But that's one of the common things that I should share because it really depends on what you think is the underlying cause. Therefore, you kind of direct them to the appropriate people to assess. And the one big common ones that I see, they are not sleeping enough.
Very common.
Very common.
They are tired. I mean,
Facebook.
They don't sleep enough.
It's the main culprit.
The phone, I tell you, we seriously need a digital detox. It's getting people all revved up here.
Yeah. And how are they going to get rested, right? How are they going to feel great?
Yeah.
And it's not one day, it's every day they're not sleeping enough. So that's I'm just sharing some common things that I see.
You're observing, correct.
Anything underlying it.
Yes.
And you just need to run a panel of blood tests, like apart from what hormone, liver, cardiac.
Even hormone also,
the hormone definitely, yes, because especially in female, hormones are probably one of the big causes that is related. So it really depends on what's the other. But common ones, like I see, is heavy period loss with low iron.
So it is getting the right cause, understanding that, and then planning the line of action, what treatment has to be given.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a medical condition, you need to treat early. Like, you cannot just go around.
Wait. Definitely.
You're going to have to get treated soon so that your energy will improve.
Fantastic. So yes, Brigette, some other tip you want to share, like beside interviewing yourself, what other thing energy healing can do wonders for women to maintain high energy?
Sure. There are many things. I mean, energy healing is a vast area. So
Okay.
many things you can do in daily life. First is connect with yourself. I have already shared that.
Yes.
Connect within and see what are you tired of. That is one thing. And second thing is self-awareness. That's a very important part of be aware. Self-awareness is the first step of or beginning of healing journey, I would say. Once you are self-aware, then be honest with your emotions, with your feelings.
Okay.
If expressed, then express is like confidently.
Okay.
You know, when you have to express. And last is self responsibility. Take responsibility of your well-being.
Very important point.
Because nobody else is going to do that for you. It's your body, you have to do it. So self responsibility of well-being is in your own hand. And I would say that there's a nice quote I want to share from Dr. Lise Orchard. It's like a woman is who is in tune with her body and dedicated to her own well-being is a powerful form of you can say activism. It's like you take charge of your own health, your own emotions.
Correct.
Go out, be self-aware, be honest, and of course from the energetic point of view, I would also suggest that move your body. You know, of course, gym and all that, it's fine. But if let's say you feel you are very tired to go to gym, yoga, basic stretch every day, move your body, and move move rhythm. 10 minutes, 15 minutes stretch, yoga, asana is also a very good way. And again, my friend said, Dr. Hui already said that sleep, lack of sleep. So it's like lack of sleep and quality sleep. So I would suggest them that go for yoga nidra, which is very, very powerful.
Yes, that can be learned and we can apply it in our life.
Yes. So 10 minutes of me time, meditation time, move your body 15 minutes. Yoga nidra will lead to a nice deep sleep. And when you have all this like self-awareness, definitely it will lead you somewhere in your self-healing journey.
Awesome. Beautiful sharing. Thank you so much. So please now share one message. I will start with Ketki. Please share the message for women folk.
Act now. Don't wait.
Wow. Yes. Take action.
We take too long. We don't we don't look into ourselves enough quickly. We wait, we procrastinate, we think we can wait later. Let's take care of other people, other things. No, act now, don't wait.
Don't wait. Beautiful share. Dr. Hui, please, some message for women folks.
Take care of yourself.
Cool.
Put yourself in the equation.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, Brigette, please share some message for women folk.
Sure. I would say woman is a creator, and healing starts with women. And be yourself, be just you, and that is enough.
Yes.
And that is the healing journey for you, family, and the world.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much to all of you for giving your time and such a valuable discussion. I'm sure the viewers will be learning a lot from the discussion. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.